Welcome to the Creator Life Podcast. I'm your host, Whitney, and I'm so excited that you're here. This is the place where we get real about what it's like to build a business, chase your dreams, and create a life that you love. Whether you're just starting out or you're already deep into your journey, this podcast is all about sharing real life stories, practical business tips, and those game-changing mindset shifts that will help you level up. So grab your coffee or your favorite drink, and let's dive into another episode of the Creator Life Podcast, because your dream life is closer than you think. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something that a lot of people are curious about but often misunderstand, and that is passive income. If you've ever Googled how to make money while you sleep, you've probably seen a ton of promises about passive income. But let's be real, not everything you hear is true. I mean, I get it. The idea of earning money without actively working for it sounds amazing, right? But there are a lot of myths floating around that can set you up for disappointment if you're not careful. So today I'm going to clear up the biggest myths about passive income and tell you what you really need to know to get started. If you're new here, I'm Whitney. I've been in the digital business space for over 10 years, and now I'm teaching you everything I've learned so you can succeed in building a life you've always dreamed of. If you want more tips on how to build a business, grow your mindset, and find your freedom, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's start with the biggest myth. Passive income means no work at all. I see this all the time, like set it and forget it, or build it once and let the money roll in. That sounds like a dream, right? But here's the truth. Passive income requires work, just not like a 9-to-5 does. So let me explain. Whether you're creating an online course, writing an ebook, or setting up an affiliate marketing website, you have to put in the effort upfront. You'll need to create something valuable, build a platform, and market it. The passive part comes after you've done all of the groundwork. So if you're looking for an overnight, zero effort way to make money, I'm sorry, but that's just not passive income. But if you're willing to put some work in up front, you can create something that will keep earning over time. So myth number 2, you need a lot of money to start passive income. And I get why people think this. When you hear about investing in real estate or stocks, it sounds like you need to have thousands of dollars lying around. But here's the thing. You can start small. There are so many ways to build passive income that don't require huge investments. For example, you can start a blog or a YouTube channel, create printables, or design templates for other small businesses. These things might not make you a millionaire overnight, but they can grow over time without requiring a big financial commitment. So don't let this myth stop you. You don't need to be rich to start. You just need to start. So let's move on to myth number 3. Once you set up passive income, it's hands off forever. Now, wouldn't that be nice? But the reality is, even passive income streams need some level of maintenance. For example, let's say you create an online course. It might take a lot of work up front, and once it's live, it's making money for you. But you still need to update the content from time to time, respond to customer questions, and you need to market it to keep the sales coming in. The same goes for a rental property. You're not showing up to work every day, but you still need to handle tenant issues, repairs, and so on. So yes, passive income is a way to earn without actively working a 9-to-5, but it's not completely hands-off. The great news is that once it's set up and running, it's much more flexible than a traditional job. So myth number 4 is that you need to be an expert to create passive income. I can't tell you how many people stop themselves because they think they just don't know enough. But let me ask you this. Do you need to be a Michelin star chef to start a food blog? Absolutely not. The same goes for passive income. You don't need to be the top expert in your field to create valuable content, products, or services. You just need to know enough to help others and be willing to learn and grow as you go. And trust me, there are a lot of people out there who can benefit from what you already know. So don't wait until you feel like you're an expert to get started. Start with what you know and let the process teach you the rest. Okay, so now we're at myth number 5, and this is that passive income is only for entrepreneurs or business owners. A lot of people think that if they're not running a business, they can't earn passive income, and that's not true. There are so many ways to earn passively that don't involve starting a full-blown business. You can invest in dividend stocks, rent a spare room on Airbnb, or even license your photos or music. These are all things that you can do alongside your regular job if you want. So don't limit yourself. Passive income isn't reserved for entrepreneurs. It's for anyone who wants to create extra streams of income and build financial freedom. Here's the thing. Passive income is possible, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, effort, and willingness to learn. But if you're willing to do all of that, you can create streams of income that allow you to earn money while you sleep. So what do you think? Which of these myths surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to bust through those myths and start building your passive income, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I've got so much more to share with you. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Creator Life Podcast. I hope you are walking away with a little more inspiration, a new idea to try, or maybe just a reminder that you're not alone on this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love it if you would please leave a quick review or share it with someone who could use a little extra motivation today. And don't forget to hit that follow button so you never miss an episode. You can also connect with me over on Instagram, YouTube, or my website. I have those links in the show notes. I would love to hear your thoughts, your takeaways, or just a hello. Until next time, keep dreaming big, working smart, and creating a life that you love. I'll see you back here soon.